we can go ahead and get started. Let me get my camera going here. Awesome. So, my name is Eminence. Like I said, I am the Los Angeles training specialist here. I do have some accounts in Long Beach, and we're happy to be here again here every year. I'm going to be going over some things today that are talking about age corrective. Anytime you see the word corrective, age corrective, that means that we're kind of working at a little bit more of the deeper lines, right? When we talk about aging, I kind of hate this term anti-aging, I'm not going to lie, because there's no such thing. We're all living in a world with like social media and all these filters, and we're not taking photos of lines, and it's like, we do need to understand that that's going to happen, okay? It's kind of a sick joke that we're slowly becoming lazy, right? Like that's kind of what aging is, and so we're just not fighting it. But what we can do is age gracefully, right? This whole idea of like age-defined products, really nourishing your skin, okay? Bad esthetician here, like I used to be a smoker in my 20s, but it made me really relaxed, right? What am I seeing now? There's lip lines, right? It's just what it is. There's nothing I can do to reverse that damage. So preventative is one of the things that we really want to focus on here. But when you see age corrective, you can know that Eminence actually does clinical trials and in vivo studies and things like that. And you do have studies that can show that you can reverse time a little bit, which is really cool, right? Really stimulating that collagen. And one of the products I just wanted to share as far as the lip animal study, because I'm blessed to all be 33 this September. I feel really good about my age. I really have been walking the walk, talking about using Eminence products for a decade. But those lip wrinkles, the marine flower peptide lip cream is something that has become one of my best friends. And then the sauce that lip cream into my lips. So this is one of the products that we want to use today as well. These are what I'm going to do. And it comes with this really cool little massager. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera or not. I mean, not like a massager, like it has a battery application that you can feel it, right? But I'm trying to pump it over here. So it's kind of nice to know when you see the clients are coming in and they have fine lines with their concern, there's a lot of different things that we can do. It's really like taking the time to give them a little bit of lip love, you know what I mean? To give them a little bit of a mask, especially post-summertime. A little lip love, you know what I mean? Give them a little lip love, lip mask while they're taking their treatment. Because it's an insecurity for a lot of women. Those little lines that come, maybe your speech a lot, maybe you never go to smoker, it's hereditary, you know what I mean? The fine lines that we can get around our eyes from smiling so much, the smiling, it's crazy. A lot of different things we can do. So here's some of the products that I chose to work with today. Neroli is a really amazing product. It's actually a scent, it's the blossom of the bitter orange, right? So Neroli is one of the products. This is our mist. If anyone has not ever smelled the neroli, it's very, very fragrant, beautiful. My partner is finishing up lunch, but when she gets back, I'll have her come around and spray this. Perfect timing, Mackenzie. So the neroli is one of these fragrances that you'll smell in our collection, along with the Midoi. So these are, we go by collections here at Eminence. We have the Firm Skin Collection, the Bright Skin Collection, right? So one of the products I'm going to start my first cleanse with is our Firm Skin Cleanser. It is a creamy cleanser, okay? Usually when we're working with a little bit more of a mature skin, that's the Neroli Hydrating Mist, everyone. It is a lovely mist. I absolutely love it. You can spray it on your face anytime, every day. You can spray it into our products as well, right? Eminence is really concentrated. We don't have a lot of water in our products. So what we like to do is to add in more nutrition, add in some more ingredients, a lot of botanical products. I have a firm touch, by the way. When you are working with a client who wants to do age correctiveness, you can absolutely do a little bit more vigorous massage, right? Kind of think of like the sculpting, kind of add some massage technique in, right? If someone has some like, acneic skin, you probably wouldn't be doing so much of the, kind of sculptural facial massage. but definitely be adding that in. The Firm Skin Creamy Cleanser, the acai. Acai is a berry, lots of antioxidants. You'll notice that there's a theme in Eminence. We love antioxidants. We use a lot of antioxidants. So this helps to fight on free radicals, and they're preventative, right? We're constantly battling oxidation all the time, right? Either it's synthetic fragrances, or food and sugars, pollution. Living in the city of Los Angeles is probably one of the major ones. So we might not think about detoxifying products as being anti-aging, but if you actually think about it, it really protects your skin. If you're using something like our charcoal black seed oil on your face every day, you're protecting your skin from oxidizing, and by that way, you're actually doing some anti-aging. So the Firm Skin Cleanser is my first cleanse. I put that on. There's marshmallow root extract in this cleanser, the Firm Skin. And what that does is it helps us to hold onto our hyaluronic acid. It prevents that hyaluronidase. What's hyaluronidase? It's the enzyme that breaks down our hyaluronic acid, okay? So the Firm Skin collection is kind of like the beginning stages of aging, maybe kind of more moderate. It's not super beginner, right? Not really like, your teens, 20s, and things like that. They probably want more of a gel cleanser anyway, right? This is a creamy cleanser. But as we move along here, we get into the age corrective. It's a little bit more advanced than the aging. So my second cleanse, I'm doing Hanoi Age Corrective Cleanser. What exactly is Hanoi? Hanoi is Tahitian gardenia that has been soaked in coconut oil. So it's actually very fragrant, it's very exotic, we love it. It smells like Hawaii, some sort of a Polynesian vacation, we love it. And there's actually a little bit of alpha hydroxy acid in here, okay, not much, just a little bit, which is a chemical exfoliation, right? And then we also are using finely, and I mean finely ground olive seeds, which is also going to be that physical exfoliation, right? We definitely want to start with exfoliation because that's what is going to help all of our other products, like our serums and things like that, into the skin a little bit better. You have to get rid of that dead skin, right? A lot of people are familiar with retin-A, okay, or tretinoin, right, which is the generic. And retinols are sneaking their way into everything. I'm not hating on retinols, but we do need to understand they are a synthetic form of vitamin A, they are a drug, and they have side effects. One of those side effects is going to be photosensitivity. You definitely, anyone that's using retin-A here knows that they don't want to be using retinol during the day because it can make them actually do the opposite, right? Kind of damage their skin a little bit, get some hyperpigmentation, and start causing some signs of aging. So we really only want to work with our retinols when we do that at nighttime. But Eminence is famous for retinol alternative, right? This is kind of a buzzword. We have a really new, amazing moisturizer that I do want to just point out. We launched this last fall. It's the Bakuchiol and Niacinamide Moisturizer. The Bakuchiol is a natural retinol alternative, okay? And when I say alternative, I don't mean replacement. I mean it's an alternative. It's an isolate of the Badchi plant, a very well-known Ayurvedic plant that's used in medicine. And it's going to, use a big word now, to stay with me. It's going to inhibit the metalloprotein in the skin. That means it helps you hold on to your collagen instead of taking some skin cells off, okay? So that way, you're basically getting the same results as you would using a retinol, except it's using a completely different pathway. It's not going to be exfoliating, which means pregnant ladies can use it, can use it, go in the sun. You don't have to worry about any of those side effects, right? The same thing with our age corrective. You'll notice natural retinol alternative in our age corrective collection. Well, what exactly does that mean? Is it the Bakuchiol again? No, you like people on toes. It's a couple of different plants. It is the chicory root, okay, full of all of the saccharides, as well as territory, right, which is a gum or a resin. And those two plants together is what we call our retinol alternative, okay? So there's a lot of different retinol alternatives out there, and I just wanted to mention that so that people really understand what they are and that they're not a complete replacement, but they are an alternative. And it's a really gentle way of supporting the skin, so it can age gracefully, right? And we can add in all of these other yummy things like Swiss green apples, stem cells, argon stem cells, which is in this collection. We also use some peptides as well. Not necessarily, I'm not using this today, but in our Arctic berry peptides, radiance cream, we have peptides, right? So there's going to be a class at some point about the peptides as well. That's one of the more like intelligent ingredients that we have, right? So I'm removing both of those cleansers, and now we really do want to focus on a nice exfoliation, okay? Now, sometimes with aging skin, I don't know about y'all, but for me, the older I get, the more sensitive I get to, right? Sometimes, especially if you are using a Retin-A for many years, it keeps going. One of the side effects is going to be like a thinning skin. So we don't really want to be too aggressive with our exfoliation. But remember, I just did exfoliation, didn't I? It was gentle, but it was effective. Does anyone remember what seeds were in there? Olive, good job. Finally ground olive. Like if you guys were to feel this annoying after we're done with this class, if you guys want to go next door and start feeling stuff, you'll be amazed. You'll be like, wow, I can feel it in there, but it's just very, very fine. That's the kind of scrub that I'm interested in now in my life and moving forward, right? You know, when we were younger, does anyone remember the C9's apricot scrub? I mean, come on, right? She's going, yeah, I remember that stuff. Right? It's still around, like they must be doing something right. But, you know, it's like we really don't want to be scrubbing. We want the product to be doing the work for us. And nowadays, anymore, I just love a good acid and a good enzyme. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be using today the blueberry detox firming peel. It's got the word firming in it. Now, I want you to take a notice of the color. This is a revivification removal. Remember this? I love the idea of revivification in skincare. What I'm going to be doing is using some vasodilation. There is some paprika. We're going to just get her really nice and spicy. Fun fact, vitamin C was first isolated out of the paprika in Hungary in the 1950s, right? Someone won the Nobel Prize, Dr. Albert Yorgi, for discovering that aliporic acid. So we're very proud of that. We love our paprika. And then there's also some lactic acid in this peel. Is this peel going to make you peel? No, it's not. There's also the blueberries, lovely astringent, lots of anthocyanins and antioxidants in there. And then we have some pineapple enzymes. And you know what those are called? Bromelain, right? A little bit of bromelain. So I'm going to let her kind of sit and cook a little bit with that. And then I'm going to go right on over it with another bamboo age-corrective mask. We'll do a little bit more some massage, right? A little bit more sexual technique to stimulate that blood flow. So she's getting a little bit of exfoliation right now. She's getting a little bit of everything right now. That stimulation is going to trigger the collagen and the elastin, right? The blood flow is going to start coming into the face. It's basically triggering the wound healing response without hurting anyone, okay? So she's going to start feeling a little bit of warmth. Are you feeling anything in your face now? Starting to, a little prickly, a little bit tingly. You can adjust this depending on what people need. If you use this before extractions, you'll just use it for like 3 to 5 minutes. You know what I mean? You don't want to keep it too long on your skin because extractions when you're really nice and rosy, when you're ruby, with that revivification, it's not going to be fun for your client. They might not want to prove up that extension. But if you use it afterwards, which me as a pro, as a working esthetician, right? I like to use it afterwards to kind of tighten everything up on my aging, more mature clients that are really telling me that they have a concern about those anti-aging properties. And I can actually leave it on the skin. You're not going to hurt anyone. Now this side that you're seeing right here is a professional SKU for our professional estheticians. Normally you wouldn't be able to get this product unless you had an account with Eminence if you were an authorized partner. But today, and today only, you can get 2 ounces of this blueberry detox friendly peel. It is for sale in a 2-ounce form, which basically looks like this size. All you need is a little bit, and you can go home and try it on yourself, right? Give yourself some of that stimulation. So I have this bamboo age-corrective mask. Same properties that we were talking about, okay? I'm going to go right on over that blueberry, and I'm going to start doing a little bit more massage, okay? We like to be standing, all right? You'll notice how I just kind of come over here. I'm adding a lot of water. You see how I'm emulsifying? So this is what we call our massage, right? Our massage. I'm just taking the product and I'm going to move it and push it into the skin. Remember, our skin is semi-open, right? It's really its job as the largest organ of our body is to hold everything in place and to keep all the bad stuff out. It doesn't want to let stuff in. Can you guys imagine if our skin was just like, come on in, like, come on in? No. We have to push things into the skin. So we use water like a slip and slide, okay? So we have our hand, we have like, I would technically, if I was in the working treatment room, I'd have a little bowl close by where I can just come in and I can really just get in there, right? You see that pucker on that lip? And what's great is I already put that marine flower peptide treatment on, right? So I'm kind of focusing in on that area. With any woman, if she's like, oh, I don't like this, or I don't like that, focus on it when you're in the treatment room. You know what I mean? Get in there. Oh, those marionette lines, that nasal labial fold that's really bothering me, right? So we can kind of take your time. Sorry, I'm going to wait a minute, but we are on camera here. We can really take our time and kind of, take those wrinkles and iron them out, basically. You're cross-fibering, right? If there's a line going up, we want to cross-fiber it this way. Does that make sense? You guys see what I'm doing over here? Sorry, I didn't mean to put my head. I'm right-handed. I tend to work this way. Okay? So here's some of these Hungarian massage techniques where we're kind of rolling, we're lifting, we're firming, we're rolling, we're getting some detoxification going on. Okay? The fine lines, right? Age corrective, we're all going to end up with these little fine lines around our eyes. She actually does not have that many. We're going to pretend she has a lot. I'm going to take my fingers and I'm doing this massage around the eyes. I'm putting a lot of pressure and I'm just going to kind of iron out those wrinkles, right? Just kind of imagine a shirt that you're ironing. I'm going to release my pressure, light pressure here. And then I'm going to do a little bit more pressure, and I'm going to push on the eye. You see, I never take my fingers up off. So push, push, push. Then kind of come around to the other side. The beauty about this massage is that it's pretty vigorous. And that when you're standing, it's a game changer because I'm not really having to use any muscle. I'm leaning in, right? All we want to do as practitioners is lean in because we really do want our lungs to stay sustainable for us. And if you start feeling like you're drying out a little bit, all you got to do is a little tap of that water and then everything reactivates, okay? Because remember, our products are concentrated. You don't need much. Now, I want to kind of be gentle with this. I don't know who hooks. I'm not like slapping my client, you know what I mean? Some people like that move, some people don't. You've got to be smooth about it. You can incorporate any of these massage techniques too in your cleanse. See that pucker? You can see how firm and pressing there. With this particular move, you definitely want to just be careful that you're not plugging your mouth. Okay, we want our clients to breathe. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of come environment for the same thing, right? Your hand is here. If she has any of those 11s, right? We can kind of work on those at the same time, right? Part of the Hungarian way too, we're doing a Hungarian massage technique class at 5 o'clock, okay? And we'll be using the pads and our hands a lot. That's kind of like one of the things that differentiates us. When we become a small partner with Eminence, we really believe in taking the time to educate our estheticians, right? So you get this training, right? You get a full 2 hours of hands-on training, and then you get quarterly trainings when you have an account with us. Because we really do value that education. So I'm just kind of thumb over thumb, right? Just moving everything up here, right? We're never going down, unless we want to do down over here when we do our lymphatic drainage, right? Thumb over thumb, we're just kind of pushing up. The other thing you can do is take a little bit of your eye cream. We have that Neroli Age Corrective Eye Serum. This is a lovely serum. What I would like to do is put it on before I start my facial massage. So that way, you're actually massaging the product into the skin instead of putting it on afterwards, right? So you can kind of apply it, and then you can use it as your massage treatment, right? They don't teach us that at school. I was licensed over 20 years ago, you guys. We have any 20, yeah, old school. Do you remember when we actually took our test at State Board with our live model? Oh my God, my mom was my model, you guys. They gave me blue eyeshadow for her. It was hilarious. So when I was in school, they taught me to do the eye after, right? You can open your eyes for finishing treatments, but why not put the eye cream on during the massage, once you massage it into the skin, right? Gentle pressure here, coming around nice and gentle. I'm just keeping my hands here for steady, and then I'm going to push everything out, right? So you can really kind of take your time, okay? That's one of the things that we like to do. At Eminence is really give a luxurious treatment, right? One of the things that differentiates us, we're all result oriented. We have before and after pictures and all of that, the clinical trials to back it up, but we offer a sensorial experience. Things that are really smelly, they smell so yummy. You can take people from strawberry fields forever, right? The Minoy, what did I say Minoy was? Tahitian gardenia, that was soaked in coconut oil. So really, really yummy, products. I mean, you wouldn't want this. And the thing is you can just layer. You can just keep layering and layering. Do you guys see a little bit more color in her face now? Right? What's so great is once you use that stimulation, you can really get that targeted workout in the face and you can bring them up to a nice stimulation, nice and pink. And then you can massage everything out and massage everything down and try to get that puffiness away. And we want to really make sure that we start with a really good neck with Hungarian. We're actually using a capsule animal extract. It's cayenne. It's spicy, it's hot, okay? So don't be afraid of the heat because we really, it's part of the process of being alive. Let's get some stimulation going. Okay, and use all of these really beautiful, like I said, argon stem cells, the Swiss apple. So apparently this green apple fell to the ground, as the story goes. And it just stayed there, and it was just perfectly beautiful for, I don't know, let's say a week goes by, and it just wasn't rotting, right? So of course, the chemists were like, well, let's use the stem cells from that apple, you know what I mean? And start using it in skincare, because we want to, kind of prevent that aging. But it's going to be a slow process. And like I said, if the damage is already done, you still have some help, okay? Because trust me, your clients, they want to trust you. And they want to be able to put something on their face that they really love. Another thing about Eminence, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we plant a tree for every product sold, okay? We're over 25 million trees now, so it's really a wonderful accomplishment. If you see over here, certified B Corporation, it's not something you take lightly. It's an extra certification that a company has to go through to show that they're being sustainable, to show that they treat their employees really well. We have a carbon neutral office at our home office in Vancouver, Canada. We're really proud of that as well, right? It's all about the environment, giving back to the environment, giving back to the plants, and saying thank you so much to the plants, right? For being our allies and helping us out. And who knew, when Eminence got started, organic skincare was certainly not popular. Okay, people didn't really know about it. They were probably still using sea breeze on their face and oxypads and you're laughing. Because like things have been around, you know what I mean? There's so much competition nowadays. There's so many amazing, beautiful brands out there. And we love Eminence because it's results oriented, it smells good, and it's doing wonderful, great things for the environment. And for your clients, they can feel good about it. Here's all my finishing products. We're like kind of running out of time. I don't know how this happens. I guess it's true. You just when you're having fun, you know what I mean? So I would really highly suggest, we have like 200 products in our portfolio. So I want you to go next door and I want you to play with some stuff. I'm going to put the birch water purifying essence on my client as the slip and slide to help the products go into your skin. This is an essence, right? So this is one of the steps that I like to do. It's a wonderful water. There is actually botanical collagen in there. So I like to start with that. And then I can do all my other yummy stuff. Watch how I'm going to layer. I'm going to use the marine flower peptide serum. Remember I said the $118. This one is also on sale today. Marine flower is a lovely fancy word for sweetie. Okay, lots of minerals, right? Also one of those kind of retinol alternatives with the blue green algae. This is the medicine. The serums always go first. Then you can put your oils on top and then your creams. Okay? All we did on her was a couple of cleansers, a little bit of some stimulation, a little bit of alpha hydroxy acid with a tiny bit of physical exfoliation. And then we'll do you rocked out a massage, right? Pretend you guys just did on an ultimate facial massage, you can spend 30 minutes just doing a massage. Make sure to charge accordingly, okay? But I want you to see how much I'm layering. Now I'm going to use a hybrid product, the Bamboo Firming Fluid. This is one of the Cinderella products that we literally turn down and put it on. It's pretty cool. We call these concentrates. They're basically oil-soluble and water-soluble products. What does that mean? Well, it means depending on the woman, the more, let's say, or client, the more mature person, they might, want some anti-aging, right? But maybe they're a little bit more lazy. Maybe they're a little bit more dry. Just because someone's mature, we can't always just assume that they're going to be really dry, right? So this product can be used as a moisturizer, a lightweight moisturizer, or a serum, okay? It's kind of a hybrid product. It's like a little bit of a serum / moisturizer at the same time, okay? So I can put this on because we do want to, I can feel it in her skin now. We want to give her some really good hydration back, okay? And also it depends on the finish. Maybe you'll talk to your client what kind of rosy, like what kind of a glow do you want, You want a mattifying finish. You want a dewier look, right? Texture is everything, which is why we have all of our products out for you guys to go and play with. So you can feel. We have a couple of choices I could have used. The coconut age corrective or the Manoi, right? The coconut, I think I'll save that. It's a little bit richer and thicker than the Manoi age corrective night and neck cream. So I'm going to use the Manoi because I really like the oils that it has in it. It also has that lovely scent, okay? These products are both rich. So I'm going to put this on as her finisher, okay? A little bit goes a long way, you guys. Look at that. Like, see how much I put on? It's basically a full size of that is what we want to say. So sometimes we'll even use the Manoi age-corrected night neck cream as our massage medium if we're doing kind of the massage at the end of the facial. Then I could add a little bit of water or better yet, that rolling mist, right? And I could really just take my time with this and use it to massage because it has all those yummy oils. Again, that argon stem cells, age corrective, retinol alternative. All of the products, but even anything that says night on it, okay, they're going to be a little bit more rich, right? Because people are regenerating at nighttime. But for someone who's really dry, a more mature person who wants those anti-aging benefits during the day. Could they use it during the day? Absolutely. We have an age lavender night concentrate, right? This is the bamboo forming fluid. We have a lavender, I don't think they gave it to us in the back bar. I absolutely love it, and I wear it during the day in the bottom, right? So I love lavender. And I kind of feel like during the day is when I need to chill out, and I need to be honest. Right? So that's about our time. It is 1:31. Again, my name is Emily. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to stick around. My cousin, my partner is here, and myself.